What's good, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to the In the Cut episode 5. We're here today with our boy Alfonso, formerly known as Lean Favorite Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
We got our boy Cliff over here, also known as The Hype Bunny on Instagram.
What's up,
Crazy with the cars, crazy with the fashion and the tech industry. We're gonna be diving deep today. I got my boy Jay Moses in the cut today.
Jay.
Yes,
Introduce
sir.
yourselves, boys.
Yo, start off, my name is Al, or Alfonso. I'm from Manila, born and raised.
Let's
what's
go.
up?
Drop a Philippines flag in the chat, baby.
Yo, if anybody's from Taguig City, Makati, Pasay City, Quezon City, Manila, yo, you got Caloocan, Las Piñas, all the Cavites. Yo, everybody, 7,600 islands, you know what I'm saying?
Facto.
Yo, shout out to everybody, yo.
Homeland.
Yo,
That's
one
home.
love.
One love, one people.
One love, one
Love
people,
that
you know what I'm
shit,
saying? Yeah, proud to say I'm proud to be Filipino,
I love it, bro. I love just to see the pride.
Everybody really, I've been telling people, I've been hopping on different rooms in Clubhouse too. I've been telling Filipino culture needs to be more well recognized in the
And
media.
represented.
And represented too.
Represented. Yeah. We're just right now we're underrepresented.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, bro.
And that's what I for me, I love bridging people together, the Filipino culture here in North America to Manila, knowing what the culture is out there and just exchange it. Look at how Manila Gray grew.
Yeah.
They went to Manila, visited the scene, and grew it. And
Yeah.
literally, it's all about just going back to where you're from, and everybody's gonna be like, yo, I fuck with this guy.
Yeah,
Totally.
Because they see a different perspective of what people from the islands would be like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everybody's it's also both inspiration at the same time.
Yeah. They're like, oh, those guys can go out there, do that, but also represent us still here.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
fire, bro.
And I also take photos.
Yeah.
It's my hobby. I love taking photography. Photos have been probably a big essential part of my life for past 15 years.
Word.
15, 20 years, man. Honestly, I was 4 years old. I got a little disposable Kodak camera.
Yeah.
My dad's point this somewhere and just
Shoot.
click that, and it's
Yeah.
gonna put a light out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I started flashing the dogs blah blah blah. And it actually took some pretty cool photos.
Fire
of
photos,
the,
yeah.
Of the little, my
Little
dog. But it was
Kodak,
pretty
yeah.
funny, man. But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
like.
We'll flash some of the photos on the screen right now. If you're watching.
The Kodak moments.
Oh, I actually have a photo of my dog, with my black lab dog named James. I made him wear a Santa outfit, and I have a picture of it. And it's from a film camera. It's pretty cool.
Let's go.
Back when I was 7 years old, took a photo.
You still have that today?
Yeah, I actually have those photos. And there's film photos of me with I was I think 2 years old holding a snake.
Yeah.
I have a sweater and I'm smiling. Because for me, I those what do you call it? Those gummy worm snakes that are so those long ones.
Yeah.
I saw them as bigger ones, and I'm like, oh, I'm not scared of these. It's it's like a live one.
Crazy.
No, my dad was like, this kid's crazy, man. No, my mom was freaking out, but my dad's like, hey, my homie says because my dad's a really close business partner.
Yeah.
Owns so many different snakes
Yeah.
in his collection. You go to his house, it's all snakes,
Damn.
different tanks. It's this guy's just every day he's got a different snake that he's chilling with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, fuck. I'm scared of snakes. I can't do snakes.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo, but there's guys that do that kind of stuff in the Philippines, man. It's wild, bro.
Bro, Philippines is you can do anything.
You can do anything. There's this other guy, he's got turtles,
Pet frogs.
tarantulas.
You know how dogs are pets
Iguanas?
here? Over there,
What?
they're stray over there, yo. You'll
Yeah,
see
dogs
stray
are
dogs
everywhere, man. You can get a free dog if you want, right?
For real. But I don't know if you want it,
Take
though.
care of it, And
We won't talk about China.
Oh my God.
We won't talk about China. What happens there?
we're talking about the Philippines here,
Yeah.
But yeah, that one's gonna be a different.
Word.
Me and Jordan know what's up.
Y'all know what's
Oh
up,
my
man.
God.
But all we're saying is, you do you,
You do you.
That's the
Animal
culture.
rights. Animal rights, bro.
Animal rights, though.
Fact, though.
Facts.
Let's get into Cliff for a second.
Yo, what's up?
See what you
Well,
up
I'm
to.
from a different island,
So the different.
I'm from an island
I
though.
mean,
So
we're still in the same island
Yeah,
chain. We're the
that's
Ring of Fire, man. We're so family.
I don't know about the 7,000 plus islands, but I know my little island called Fiji is where I was born.
Hey.
We love Fiji, man. We love
Word.
So I was born in Fiji. Came to Canada when I was really young. Most of you guys don't know I'm actually way older than this guy. I could probably his dad
Yeah.
at this point in time. So
That's
yeah, man. I've been in Canada for 30 almost 30 plus years. I'm into like a lot of things. Like Al here is into photography. I'm into cars. That's my big thing. That's what most people know me for.
Yeah.
Definitely the
Craziest
fashion.
ride.
Fashion from the 80s, 90s to now. Obviously, growing up very young in the market, and then now to tech. You know, I was talking to a couple people today. I was saying, yo, I've been with a cell phone for 27 years.
Crazy.
Most of you guys aren't even 27.
Yeah, fact.
Fact.
My cell phone level game, it's been 27 years.
That's crazy, yo.
Yeah, so I'm the old dog.
You had a fire ass car outside too.
Yeah,
you had
Yeah,
a
I seen
Supra.
that, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
You had a Supra. Who's crying? It's Cliff. It's Cliff. We'll flash that on the screen too.
We
So
got
you guys
big
can
plans for that
see.
car.
Facts.
We got big plans.
Big plans?
Yeah.
Can you reveal some of those plans?
Yeah, there's gonna be a girl right next to me in the car.
Okay.
So,
Cliff, hit him up on Clubhouse
yeah,
though.
yeah. Okay. Sunday, I got 1 p.m. I gotta hit it. No, it's kidding.
You got an opening, yo.
I got an opening Sunday, guys and girls.
And if I'm correct, that's your second Supra, right?
That's my second Supra. So I built a Porsche 2019,
The green one.
the green one. First one built in Canada. First wide
Shit.
body,
Picture right here.
Wide body, correct.
wide body,
Picture right
Picture
here.
right here.
Yes.
Picture right here.
Yeah.
aka the Hype Bunny, and then I built the black Supra in
So,
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was again first in Canada, and then I'm building another one, the white one, another first in Canada. So,
How'd you get into the car scene?
Yeah.
bro,
Or just car overall? as well?
honestly, like it's really funny. Most people don't realize this. Back in the 90s, the car scene was actually very, very Filipino based.
Oh, sick.
So if
Word.
you go back to like things like Hot Import Nights, Import Fest, things like that shows back in the day,
Yeah.
that's what inspired all these shows to come to Vancouver.
Facts.
Wow.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
I do know that there was like a span of years
Yes.
during the 2000s when those shows would keep coming here.
Yeah.
Because my brothers would always go to them.
Yeah.
My brothers are about your age too.
And
So.
mostly were Filipino organized.
Yeah. Oh, I see. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so talking to those guys back in the day, like a lot of that influence came actually from the Philippines and from different markets overseas into North America.
Cool.
But I got back into it in like 94, 95 when I first got my first car,
Which is
Honda Civic.
word.
Yeah, hatchback.
Word.
Word.
Yeah.
So
So
that's like
Honda gang.
it's like everybody's first car
Yo,
sometimes, yo.
that's the car people want today.
Yo, facts.
But yeah, no, I got into car scene back in like 94, 95, back in high
Word.
school. And just, I've been a car guy ever since.
Hmm.
Yeah, so.
That's lit.
Yeah. So, but no, man, I got big exciting things coming up with the car scene, in my car, and then I got some stuff dropping on the clothing side, which I think is going to be good for where we're in right now in the climate of COVID. My clothing line, and then I got some tech stuff that I'm working on that's going to hopefully revolutionize the future.
Let's dive into that
Let's
for a
talk
little
about it,
bit,
bro.
and for as much as
Bro.
however far you can
part of
go in
it.
detail
Yeah.
to it,
Yeah.
because
Change,
and the reason why I want to do that is because like obviously
Whoa.
like the tech scene is
ain't
just
ready.
booming right now.
It's
Yeah.
blowing up.
Crypto absolutely blowing up.
Yes.
NFT is just seeing a crazy rise,
Yes.
and it's like. Me personally, I didn't like foresee this at all. You know what I mean? Like, obviously you hear the buzz, and then when you hear the buzz,
Yeah.
you don't automatically buy
Red
in right
pill,
away, right?
Matrix is
At
coming
times I
out.
wish I did.
Well, you think of cryptocurrency. When I first got told about it in 2009,
The Matrix is coming down.
who's gonna tell you like this is put money into something that's not real?
Yeah.
The veil is
like-
being
And the
lifted.
guy who
More
spent
money
like
being made. We're not in the
his
big
one
system
Bitcoin
anymore.
on like
Yeah.
pizza,
Cryptocurrency
right?
is the
Yeah.
But then
only
now
way.
that would have been
Different
worth like
way.
70K, right?
Decentralized.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
So what are you like? Let's say like what's your space, or like what kind of space do you hold currently in that?
So
whole
right now I'm working with a couple people on the VR platform, so virtual reality.
a VR platform.
So the purpose of this platform is to move people from what we do today in current state, which is basically have all these different platforms, and we work in social media with like Instagram and YouTube and Twitch and all this stuff, and then we have all this NFT and Bitcoin cryptocurrency space. Yo, that's my homie with the car. Whoa. Yo, that's a R35 GTR.
R35, yo.
Got to know that car right off. Got to hear it. But yeah, no. So this VR platform is going to basically bring it all together into one space. So it's going to have the ability to have the cryptocurrency be the form of payment,
Word.
bringing in NFTs
King
for the
Kong.
artists, whether it's NFT
I don't know. I haven't seen
pictures,
it yet.
music, and then we're going to bring in also a retail platform and then as well educational. So you're going to be able to go into space, climb into it, and utilize everything in one.
Yeah.
So I could definitely go further into it, but in terms of the
crazy.
premise,
I remember like when we first linked at the studio, and you like met, and you just walked me through the idea. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy because it's essentially like just think of like the perfect artist community, right?
Yeah.
Imagine like you could just go there in real life, but then obviously now it's in a VR space because like you can literally go to these different places. Like let's say Av has a spot there,
Yeah.
and you can go in there. You can buy our merch using crypto. You can go in and watch us live in the studio.
Yep.
in VR, but then like it's streaming a live video of us.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So it's like the opportunity
Wow.
is crazy.
That's
and
huge.
I love it,
It
bro.
really is crazy.
It's huge. And
Got
with
that right.
the platform of Clubhouse,
Oh yeah.
it's only one area that I've told people, like Clubhouse is only one platform, one area for people to commune.
Mm-hmm.
But this VR space allows them not only to commune, but also to be able to do other things within that world, within that space. Because
Yeah, bro.
to me, Clubhouse is a very flat platform. You basically have,
It's 2D, bro.
it's audio.
Yeah, it's audio.
It's audio, that's all it is.
Audio and picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This allows you to go one step further where you
Yeah.
have audio, but you have visual with it.
Yeah.
You have audio,
Got
visual, and
3D
you can
models
buy
and
stuff. So it's a crazy mix. But I think
Crazy. I
you
love
know,
it.
it's going beta in June.
Beta in June.
Beta in June. So
Okay.
obviously, you know, we're gonna get as many people on the platform as possible to test it out. Got some influencers already on board.
Let's go.
Yeah, and I've even recommended, just thinking about you guys in your space, is why not create like a pseudo HMV, like in that space, create a digital music space
Hell yeah.
where guys can walk in through the digital world,
Yeah.
pick up digital music, and buy clips of those music using crypto.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah. So it's
Fuck yeah, man.
Pretty intense stuff,
I'm
man.
with it. I'm excited, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Possible.
That's crazy.
really
We'll talk
cool,
more
yeah.
off camera, but you know,
Yeah.
like that shit is
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that one. That's definitely one I've been pushing for the last couple weeks. So
Love it, bro.
yeah. So
That's exciting because like I think that like that's another thing too. I think one of the stigmas like as to why some people don't really buy into the whole tech game right away is because they don't really know like the opportunities and like what you can actually do there.
mhm.
So like the fact that you're talking about it and you're really representing it too, like I love it, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
for
Like
Keep doing that. bro.
everybody talks about. I mean, as much as people are hearing NFTs and crypto, and people are getting like sick of it.
Mhm.
But I think the point is the people that are getting sick of it don't understand what the opportunities are. They
Yep.
just keep hearing it, but they're not doing anything about it.
Not doing anything about it.
No.
Or they're not even trying it.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
obviously you're gonna get sick of it because you just keep hearing the same thing over
you
and
just
over
hear the
again.
repetitive, like, you're doing this in the virtual world, which is not real, and you're making money. Okay, cool. And you keep hearing it over and over. But until you get into it and actually climb and put some investment
You
into
make
it,
that your first dollar on
yeah,
there.
man. Like,
Next thing you know, you're a tech guy too now.
bro, like, I've been hopping on this stuff for the last, like, honestly, I'll be frank. I was never really a crypto guy. Like I said, I never believed in it. I had an opportunity back in 2009 to get into it.
Yeah.
I didn't get into it. Like I had my buddy at the time. He owned a company that we won't say that did a lot of music exchange.
Mm-hmm.
He used some of the money from that company and he bought Bitcoin. And at the time, he told me, "Yo, just invest $500 into Bitcoin." I'm like, "You nuts?
Yeah.
What the hell is this thing?" He's like, "Yo, it's money that's gonna be virtual, but eventually real." I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm good."
10 years later,
10 years later,
it's
like,
fucking happening.
yeah, like this was the one that was like at 2009 was like around $35.
Yeah.
Point.
Wow.
And I was like, "No, I'm good." So
Fuck.
thinking back now, I'm like,
Fuck.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be the same thing too,
Yeah,
bro.
I've been pulling up in a nice like Lambo or Ferrari right
Yeah,
now.
yo. But instead it's a Supra. Supra's
Yeah.
still fire though.
Yeah, it's a nice BMW.
Supra.
Let's call it what it is, people. We all gonna say it's a BMW.
BMW.
It's a BMW / Supra.
But that engine platform is amazing, though.
Yeah, it is amazing,
It's an
man.
amazing engine
Yeah.
platform.
Wait till one of those girls get in there and go for a ride.
Exactly, man. That's your
what I'm saying.
thing, bro. That's your thing. Yo,
I think
yo, Adam,
Yo,
man, yo.
that's why I got
If y'all
two-seaters.
Ladies single?
just
Yo,
2-seaters.
Adam.
All my cars lately have been 2-seaters.
Just
bro.
2-seaters.
Yeah.
Adam.
If there wasn't a girl here
Shout out
tonight,
to this.
he wouldn't be driving. with me.
Oh,
Yo,
shit.
Adam right now, yo, the lady side of the DMs.
Yes,
yo,
right.
that-
Yo, you know it, right?
Yes.
I told this guy like,
Well, he
yo,
literally just said, he said if there was a girl here, Al would have to Uber home or some shit.
something-
Oh, good, man.
Nah,
I
we won't
got
let
you,
do
bro.
that, I know.
don't worry, she would have sat on my lap. You could drive.
I'm not stressing, man. I got
Yeah,
a
yeah.
shorty still on the line. I'm just keeping it
Make
low
sure she's not
key.
in Clubhouse when I watch it.
I got my business on, you know, like, I don't know.
Clubhouse, man.
Clubhouse.
Like, you guys are pretty, like, avid Clubhouse users,
Bro.
or, you know, let's talk
I'm
into that.
burnt
Like,
out from
I know
that
some
thing for a
people,
bit, man. I'm trying to think.
some people who watch this, they use it. Some people who watch this may have heard of it or don't use it, and some people don't know what it is. We already went into what it is, but like, I don't know. What's your guys' take on Clubhouse and how you guys use it? I
Ask-
know it, but let's
Ask him first, because
let's-
I'm the crack addict when it comes to this.
let's
Ask him
let's
first.
go with Al.
Okay, so I guess
What do you use it for?
for me, I use
And
it
then-
for networking and,
and
like,
then go into
yeah,
that.
Yeah, go into that. Yeah, basically, I use it for like networking, you know, getting to know people, you know, like basically knowing people's different perspectives,
Mm-hmm.
like different parts of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like different accents, different cultures. Like I met a Filipino guy who was born in Italy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I was like, yo, how's that? Like these, like, and he's like, yo, I'm still fluent with Tagalog. You know, it's like, yo, That's crazy. So out in Italy, all Filipinos know how to speak Tagalog because that's the only thing that's uniting them right now. Because there's a lot of racism out in Italy on Filipinos, especially in Milan. Yeah, he told me about that shit. It's like, oh, that's crazy.
Really, eh?
Yeah, no, like different perspectives, yo. Like you get to know different people around the world.
You do.
And also, like I used to run a room where like we sang people to sleep.
Right.
That's dope.
Right.
Yeah, that's how we met.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah.
Oh, that room.
We met on Clubhouse.
Oh no,
met on
Clubhouse. Yeah,
Clubhouse.
I know
I thought
Clubhouse
it
for sure.
We were in one of those rooms, like the Korean barbecue versus sushi room.
Yeah, bro.
I met him there.
Yeah, so
Crazy.
yo, think of this right now. I met Al through Clubhouse. I wouldn't be sitting here right now meeting you guys without it.
There you go.
Wow.
Yep.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, I think one of my first experiences on Clubhouse, I went to like this networking room, right, for just a bunch of like, the room name was like for creatives and shit, but there was all types of people in there. And there was this one producer in LA, I forgot his name, but he's actually like worked with like real big artists. And this one person who was selling, I think her business was like just selling weaves. And then she was like, the producer was like, okay, what's your next move? Like why are you in this room and what's your next move? And she said, I'm selling these weaves so that I can save up and then pay off my student loan. That way, when that's paid off, I'm just gonna go all in on the whole weave business and expand it even more. The producer was like, how much is left on your student loan? And she was like, 3K. The producer sent the 3K so she could pay off her student loan and then she could just focus on the business.
Holy shit.
Yo, similar story. There was actually, I heard through Clubhouse, there was a lady who lost everything,
Yeah.
and she couldn't work because she lost everything. And the only way she could work is by driving, going for interviews, all this other stuff. So she was in a room, and some guy overheard up on stage, that was either moderator or something,
Moderator probably.
ended up buying her a car.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
these things literally happen, yo. And like, and for me, like this was my first day on Clubhouse. He just sent the invite. I hopped on there right away just to see what's going on and shit. And the first thing I hear is this person's student loan get paid off. I'm like, holy fuck, this shit is crazy. I'm like, yo, I started raising my hand. I'm like, yo, let me talk. Shit, let me talk, man. You know, but that's like the power of Clubhouse, bro. You just don't know.
That's
There's
right.
obviously the rooms where
Wow.
you're just talking shit, but then there's also the rooms where like you guys are really networking and you might walk
Yeah,
away
pretty
with
much.
some bread, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
That's actually insane.
It's crazy, bro. Like, this guy hasn't been on as much as me just because I think he's not as crazy as me. I think he focuses on one thing. But yeah, for me, I buy a lot of time on there. Like, actually, funny enough, this weekend was the first time I got off Clubhouse for 2 days
Yep.
straight. Slept 17 hours yesterday. Slept 17 hours Saturday,
Yeah.
or previous to that. I was
You're
going to
known
show
as the guy who
you
hasn't
the
even
numbers.
slept yet.
This is my previous week on Clubhouse.
100
Holy fuck.
104 hours.
Y'all can see this is 104
Zoom
hours.
in. No, hold on. Show it to the camera, or just pull it up real quick to the thing.
There you go,
Damn.
bro.
This guy spent 104 hours on Clubhouse.
That's
bro.
just Clubhouse time. That's not Instagram. That's nothing else. That's just Clubhouse.
Yeah. But like
Yeah,
that's
bro.
the thing too with COVID though is
Yeah.
like obviously you can't network with people like in different countries and you can't meet them and
Yeah.
talk with them and shit.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this thing literally breaks barriers, bro. Like
Yeah.
Wow.
there's no border technically, bro.
Bro, 21 hours a day average.
There's 24 hours in a day.
That's what I'm saying,
Do you
bro.
sleep?
No, man. That's the any room he's gone into lately, the first question they ask me, literally, like somebody will come in the room and is, Cliff, have you slept yet?
Yo.
Legit, everybody comes in the room. Have you slept yet? Have you slept? No, I haven't slept yet. I've been doing 3-day banks, like 72 hours straight.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
You should stream that shit. yo.
Yeah, dude.
Bro,
You should
I-
Twitch, bro. Yo, I think you should.
Twitch 72 hours straight.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, people
Bro,
probably just hop in.
who's
talk.
that guy? There's the guy on Twitch who just sleeps. And then and he just no, listen to this, bro. Listen to this. He just sleeps, right? And he takes donos. If you can wake him up, you get the dono pool.
Shut up. For real?
And that's what happened, right? I think it was Aiden who talked to us about it. So basically,
Don't know who.
you donate.
Oh,
So if you can be the one to wake him up with your donation, because every time you donate, there'll be like a sound, right?
Yeah.
And if you can wake him up, you get the pool.
Damn,
Yeah.
I'm down for that. Yo, keep
You
me
get
awake.
the pool for that day.
If I don't fall asleep
Right?
while you're there,
So it's like obviously he can sleep through the whole shift for like 3 days, but if you wake him up on that 4th day, you'll get whatever was
the money
donated
pot
on,
is.
on that 4th day only though, not like from the previous 3 days.
Yeah, just the day of.
So there's shit like that on Twitch. I'm pretty sure you can do that shit on the Clubhouse.
stay awake.
Just stay awake. Who knows, man?
Yeah,
or
man.
like Here's another thing. I'll give you some free game, bro. I'm gonna need royalties on this though.
All good.
So you could do some shit like, when you're on Twitch, like, and they donate, they could be the one to give you the topic to talk about on Clubhouse and shit.
Nah, for real. Because
Yeah.
some of these
Or-
people aren't even on there.
Or exactly, they're not on there. Or they could just dare you. Or like basically, if they donate, boom, you'll say something on Clubhouse
Yeah.
type shit.
Yeah, I'll get blocked.
Obviously,
Get
you know the
reported a lot?
rules. I'm pretty sure you
New
know the rules
account?
by now.
New account?
Gotta get a
But
new number.
just
Oh,
an
the second
idea,
phone.
though,
It's
you
okay,
know?
I got five
Five
invites
more.
left.
Woo.
I got my invites still.
Crazy.
Yeah, but no, it's been good, man. Honestly, Clubhouse has been good for me. Like, I honestly started off day one. The only thing I was focused on was networking for business. And honestly, it's actually what you guys are doing. I was doing to do podcasts.
Right.
And it was trying to get into the understanding of what some of the industry leaders that are on Clubhouse and really understand what it takes to do the proper podcasting and start off in the right direction. So I did that for about a week, really assessed that. Spent 7 days just analyzing Clubhouse, just wondering what it's all about. And then I started jumping into these like non-network stuff, and that's where I
Yeah.
got caught. That's where I got caught and looped into like all these type of people, right? You know what I'm saying? Like
Ow.
all these good people from all around the world.
Yeah.
And the problem with Clubhouse, and the reason I stay on so long, is because we have a network of people all the way from Asia right back to the West Coast. So you think of the time zones,
Yeah.
you got Indonesia and Malaysia and all that
Indonesia.
going one
Oh,
time
yeah.
zone.
When they clock out, the
When you
others
clock out, I'm
in.
down to the UK. Now I'm flipping in the UK time zone, and people jump on.
Yeah.
Then from the UK, it's the East Coast, and then East Coast to West Coast, and then West Coast to Hawaii. So it's
Worldwide.
it's worldwide. So I'd never
That's
sleep because of that.
crazy, yo.
So it's FOMO, man. You don't want to miss out.
True.
Right? So, but yeah, it's been good, man. Like I've met a lot of good people.
Yeah.
Actually, I've networked a lot as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been good times, man.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, shit. Like I hopped on
Wouldn't have
once.
met you without the networks,
Yeah,
brother.
man.
Exactly.
Oh,
like I
man.
hopped on once, and then like you guys brought me to a bunch of rooms and just
Yeah,
started
yeah.
playing Ethereal.
yeah, bro. Remember
Right?
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just started bumping that shit, and like I was getting like new followers from all over the world and shit, just like listening. Like, yo, this shit's crazy.
Even today, that guy I just played that song for,
Mhm.
he was inspired by a video. I'm like, yo, go watch
This one.
Ethereal. Yeah.
Bless, man.
I
Thank
do
you.
that every time I talk about any type of music.
Yeah.
I'm always referencing you guys.
Thank you, bro.
So
Fire.
Appreciate that
yeah,
for
it's
real.
all good, man.
Thank you, man.
Real one. It's only bro. Real recognized real.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Al, what you been focused on lately, man?
For me, what I've been focused on lately is like mostly like photo editing, right? So I got like I've been doing like a bunch of shoots with different clients and stuff. Like, we're gonna be working soon. Me and the homie right here. Yeah, bro. I'm actually hyped for that.
You guys gonna do a shoot?
Yeah.
It's lit. It's
Yeah,
lit.
yo, I'm so hyped.
Might be the craziest cover you ever have.
But yeah, like I don't know. Mostly like I tell folks like that I work with, you're gonna have a crazy dilemma in the end when you look at the Google Drive, because I shot 300. Like all of the shots that we took that day will basically be edited, and you're just gonna have to choose which one's the best one.
So you edit all of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's
bro.
crazy, bro. That's
no presets.
hours.
Start to finish.
No presets.
Start to finish
100%.
one by one.
That's
300
crazy because some
photos.
people will like.
I'll grind for a week straight and just look at that one photo. Like a lot of people say like, oh, you can copy it, do a preset. But I'm like, yo. And then like, I don't know, the photos just, I don't know, just do it my own vibe. Because
Yeah.
everybody's got different edits, right? In the
Yeah.
inspos too. So me and Jordan here, like 28 Flare, got a different kind of vibe that we're gonna be going for. Like, more like, I guess like the dark vibes, you know what I'm saying? More dope, like,
Okay, I'm excited to see that one.
yeah.
Crazy.
Like,
Capture 28 Flare in his true aura.
exactly,
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
then soon we should do a shoot too.
We're gonna drop the new clothing line. We'll do a shoot for that. That's gonna be sinister, man.
I'm hyped. Yo, you should talk about
Sinister,
your,
yo, he
you should
think
talk
his
about your
language.
clothing brand.
Yo,
man.
bro, it's demonous. It's demonous.
Woo!
Yeah.
How'd you get into like the music photography and like just the creatives? Cause like
Yeah, I've seen
you shot some like
crazy artists. on the
real
gram.
artists, bro. Like
Yeah.
you had Juice World,
Yeah.
you had Ski Mask,
Yep.
Mosey,
Yeah.
Ray Shremmerd.
Yep. Race round.
So like, how'd you even get into like that space
So
in terms of photography in this
Yeah,
city?
a lot of like younger photographers would take note of that, or just like love your story and where you're coming
yeah,
from.
sure.
Bro.
Yeah, I'd love to share it because honestly, getting to know the people that you listen to, like you actually like feel more connection to them when you listen to their music. So with me, when I got to meet Juice,
Yeah.
it was a crazy story. Like one of the things about that photo, everybody was like, "Yo, like, not a lot of people really got shots of Juice backstage. How did you take photos of that day?" Because most of the folks that were shooting in Breakout were only allowed to shoot pictures in the stage.
Mm-hmm.
But the backstage, I was like, I literally told him, it's like, it's, when you got the camera and you're backstage, you're talking to the artist, and the artist and you are having a conversation, and the guy allows you to take photos. You got the consent of him to take, like you get the consent of him to get photos of him, like in his own private space, like in the trailer and stuff, right? And you know, like just having a genuine conversation with the artist instead of like acting like a fan, you know, like that's one of the main secrets about getting to know these guys, is that we're all human at the end of the day. It doesn't matter about how much clout you got. You just look at them and you're like, yo, what do you do? What's your music like? And like with me, when I saw him, I actually was I'm a big fan of Juice WRLD at the time, and I was like, because like they were supposed to have one of the Migos come out, but they flaked. So instead they flew in Juice WRLD like last minute.
Yeah.
And when I heard about Juice WRLD coming in, I was like, no way, I'm shook. Like, this is Juice WRLD we're talking about. Like, this is one, at the time, he was like one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
And to this day, like, he still is. Like, you know, like.
R.I.P. Yeah.
And when I met him that day, I was like, I acted like I didn't know him, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I was in my, like, I had my camera on me, and like, I got my film and my digital camera, and both of my film camera, like my film camera is like this big giant bulky one. It's like full metal, made out like it was like made like 1975.
Oh shit!
One of those OG film.
And
cameras.
you're just carrying that shit around a
yeah,
show.
that was my concert shooter, man. Like we're talking about like that lens. It's like the telephoto lens. So instead of like the rotating lens, it's like you have to like extend it like a freaking telescope.
Word.
Yeah, so it's a telephoto, and it's fucking crazy. I'm like, yo, I had to carry that shit with me. And then this, like, while I was with Juice, and like he was like asking, like somebody was like, does anybody have backwoods here? Like he was looking for backwoods, because we had like the bowl of backwoods before, but it was empty, because everybody was just smoking woods the entire time. I had a pack on me. I had like a pack of like Russian creams.
That's the way, bro.
And I also had honey bourbons on me that day, and I had this vest, right, like a different kind of vest, and I put it in my pockets. And he was like, yo, bro, you got backwoods on you? I was like, yeah, man, I do. And then we sit down on the couch. So there's like this tent, and then there's like this, like 3 black couches, and there's like a table. So all the snacks and all that stuff. And beside that area is like where everybody would like basically chill. It's like a bar with like tables. And that's where usually like this is social space, but more of like that area is like the smoke pit, right? And everybody just finished it. And I was like, okay, cool, you know what? Cool. And he puts down his Henny bottle, and he's wearing like this Pleasures jacket.
Yeah.
And like no shirt on, because he just finished his set. And then it's like, and it was like, yo, man, I'm not really a good roller. Do you think you can roll it for me? And he pulls out a bag of weed. I was like, all right, cool, bro. And like basically with me, I was like, I don't have a grinder, so I'll just hand bust the weed and like put it, or put it in like one of my camera canisters and like put a coin in it and like shake it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then after that, it's grind it up. It's like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna do that, and I'm also gonna hand bust it. Fucking rolled a blunt, probably like 4.5 grams.
Holy.
Like a Russian cream. And I was like, yo, let's smoke this up. It's like, yeah, sure. And it blazed up, right? And my homie, he's a local artist too, 200. I don't know if you heard about that dude. And he comes out of his trailer, he's like, yo, bro, crazy. Yo, let's smoke up some, like, yo, can I be part of that rotation? And he was like, all right, bro, I got you. And then he hops in the rotation too. And like, out of nowhere, like, that day, Ski Mask wasn't supposed to come out, because his set was in day 2. Comes out day 1, wearing shorts. That photo I took of him, he's wearing shorts, Adidas shirt, and a cap, and like slides. Because he comes out of his hotel, he's like, yo, I just want to see like Juice perform, because he's actually coming through here. And like he comes out of his trailer, and he's like, yo, man, like, and that photo I took of him in my Instagram, that's when he was just coming out of his trailer. And then we were about to like pass the blood to him, so he can smoke it up, and he was fucking going down. He was like, yo, I was like, yo, can I get a photo of you real quick? He's like, yeah, sure. And he poses up. It's like, I didn't really take a lot of photos of him. I just wanted a key photo, and I took that with my film camera.
Shoot your shot, literally.
Yeah, photo right here. Just put it right there. Whatever. Anywhere in this video. Even scroll it around. I don't care.
Hey, we'll put it all over. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Here somewhere.
Yeah, I'll just show you guys just for reference too.
And then from there, it's
one.
kind of like what? It's just like, just landslide. Everything else just kept coming. You just kept doing more shows and shit.
Because with me, the way I started was my cousin out in Seattle shoots videos for concerts out there. And those Zan had a performance. and he was like, yo, man, I got these free tickets. I was wondering if you're down to come through. You can bring a camera. I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, me and my cousin like drive from here to like Seattle, and then basically they put me backstage because in U.S. concerts, you don't really need no media passes or anything like that. They just open a door for you. You just walk into the stage and just take photos.
What the fuck? Dead ass?
Yeah, dead ass.
What the hell?
You just walk into the stage and take photos, and they don't care. Like if you got a camera, they'll make you walk in. Like the security's gonna be like, "Alright, cool, man, just come through."
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Over here, they're so
Here
like
you gotta get a media pass.
media pass.
All this,
Even sometimes when you have one, they
even
still won't let you
justifying
go.
free labor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Same with the Coachella and stuff. You can just, as long as you got a camera.
as long as you got a camera,
What the fuck?
Coachella's like that
Going to
too,
Coachella.
man.
Like my
Too
boy
Hollywood.
captured some fire stuff too.
Too Hollywood out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's too many like rules and shit, yo, gatekeepers and
Yeah.
whatnot. For what though? Like, how is our community supposed to grow if you're not just letting the shooters shoot, right?
Yeah. We're supposed to be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nah,
for real.
Nah, bro. Screwface capital.
Yeah.
Ain't here, but fuck, we got the same vibes.
Yeah. We're too corporate when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. That's crazy. So you're from the Philippines, right?
Yeah, man, Manila, man, born and raised.
And you got some ties out there too.
Oh, hella ties, bro.
Let's go into that.
Well, I don't know what kind of ties are we talking about.
I
That's
mean,
the
like
thing.
you know, I mean, obviously, let's go with like since we're on the creative, like
Creative.
we're on
Okay.
the creative flow. You do have a photo with like, if you scroll down a little bit on his feed, you'll see some James Reid on there
Yeah.
for all the Filipinas.
Yeah.
And then
oh,
also
yeah.
like, I mean, how'd you get linked up with them?
So,
and then, yeah.
So the way it got linked up with basically just the Manila scene is like, you know, mostly in like my old school too, because Brett, one of the rappers in the Philippines
Mhm.
that's really good friends with James
Yo,
Reid.
he sent. Sorry to cut you off, bro. He sent ethereal
screenshot.
to Brett. Yeah.
Oh, dope.
It's
Yeah.
fucking crazy, man.
This guy's got like 300K or
Some shit like
282,000
that.
followers on Instagram, and like he got pretty decent like amount of like streams and all the feature songs he's got with like Nadine Lustre.
Yeah.
Is he just producing now or what?
He's making a lot of tracks right now, but what he's trying to focus on is finding a newer sound. So right now
Because
he's
he
like
hasn't
kinda-
really dropped into
No, he took off all his music and all platforms
Holy fuck.
because he's dropping a new wave of like.
Copy.
Yeah, like he's really working hard in the studio. Like I talked to him in Telegram recently, and he was like, "Yo, man, like I've been grinding in the studio trying to find my sound. I've been like recording like fucking 25 songs a day. You know what I'm saying? Like pumping
Holy.
music. You know, like he's trying to find his sound, the right
It's a
sound that he
dream,
thinks.
man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, like you know, like if you guys are doing that right now, you guys are gonna be in the same road too. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just recording, making music, and all that
Just
stuff.
trying
Like
different things out.
trying different things out.
Yeah.
You know, expressing yourself. And like that's crazy. Like all these guys in the like Manila scene like just express themselves in a whole different level, you know, like especially creatives that get compensated quite properly at the same time. Like a lot of the creative scene there is very interconnected, and like as long as you know the right folks to the Manila scene, like you get invited to crazy parties. Like one time I got invited to this place called Black Market. It's like
Yeah,
a
I've
crazy
been there.
nightclub.
Last night I was in the Philippines. I fucking turned up there.
You know Norez, right?
Yeah, Nares.
Yeah, so he got some photos with Norez.
Nares is my bro, man.
See?
He's
Dope,
super
yo.
chill.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's
Super
like,
chill,
you talked
man.
to him on the.
Yeah, on the gram and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, yeah. He even like was telling me to go cut at Brooklyn Social because when he was like helping put it up or whatever. Yeah, he was like, "Yo, come through and cut. Come through and cut." So yeah, good homie, bro. Good guy.
Nares is super chill. I don't know if you've met Luke Thorson.
No.
That's the guy that manages James Reid.
Dope.
He's from Calgary, man. Homie's from Calgary,
From Calgary?
but he's Filipino, half Canadian.
Just get the fuck out there, bro.
Yeah, y'all need to
Bro,
My
if the
goal is to-
fucking border was open right
My
now.
goal is to live out there 6 months of the year. Like,
We
my
out
family's
there.
building a house in Dumaguete right now, and
Don't
like,
get this nice, man.
yeah, yeah, and we just bought an apartment out in BGC. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm
Yeah.
5 minutes away from BGC.
Yeah,
bro.
bro, so-
Crazy.
Yeah, we gotta go Philippines, baby.
Have you heard of Acacia Estates? BGC area. No, in like so you go down C5, that highway, and then I don't know. There's like it's basically like a bunch of these housing areas. Yeah, it's in the Bonifacio area too. It's like just right on the highway, like probably near SM Aura. You know that big mall? Yeah, it's more in like the highway. Which one? So many, man.
So
Yeah.
There's
many.
Titan. Titan's fucking crazy in BGC. Titan is one of the best ones. Oh. Yo, Yo, BGC is a different
It's
vibe.
lit, man.
High Street Mall? Y'all know High
High
Street's
Street
Street's
Mall?
fucking lit.
High Street's
bro.
High
lit.
Street Mall is freaking lit. Yo,
High Street's
pictures
lit.
here. Yo,
I love
good
High
vibe.
Street.
Yo, walking through High Street is probably one of the, like,
Dude.
it's crazy nowadays. Like, thinking about it, like, when you walk around there, it's like, yo, this is the Philippines, yo? It's
Yeah,
like
dude.
green.
Like Forbes Town Center or whatever.
Forbes
I
Town
always
Center?
see just like fucking Range Rovers drive.
Yeah.
And, like, it's so crazy
Porsches,
to see out
Lambos.
there,
Like, what
bro.
the fuck? This is still the Philippines?
Rockwell, that's
Mhm.
another
Yeah.
spot too.
Yeah.
Poblacion's like a whole
Yep.
different vibe.
So
Yeah.
you grew up there then?
Yeah, I went to school there, like probably like till like 2014.
Mm-hmm.
I moved out here, right? So
Crazy.
yeah, it's
Still,
crazy,
bro.
man. Like yeah, growing like being in a Spanish like dominated school because our principal was a Spanish priest, Father Rodriguez. Yo, he's the goat. You know, he's super-
Rodriguez.
Yeah, no, that guy, like, he's like Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, you see him, to the kids, like, he's like super nice and stuff, you know, like, when there's always like bad stuff that goes on in the school,
Mm-hmm.
he always knows about it. He's like, if there's a fight, yo, this guy's a savage. He like stop that fight. He'd be
Oh,
like,
crazy.
yo, stop fighting, you. You know, like, but like, yeah, no, he's super chill. Like, when you hear his like, cause in the Catholic church, you know, like they got that mass set, like in the mass, there's a sermon.
Mm-hmm.
That guy cracks like some crazy jokes. Honestly, I think he'd be a great comedian.
Yeah.
Like no, literally,
Whoa.
like people were laughing. Like this guy was funny. I was like, yo, I've never met a funnier priest ever. He was cracking some of them funny jokes, probably big dad jokes. Like you'll hear like from like English to Tagalog to Spanish dad jokes.
Crazy.
Cause he's this guy like just born and raised in Barcelona and he's just showing the culture and shit. Like you know, like he'd come up to me because he knows my dad too. He's like, oh, your dad. You know your last name in Spain? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. Do you know Villalon cheese? That's like my grandma's family's like kind of like she and her like dad's side, the Del Moral side of my family. So my dad's like basically my dad's like father and mother are both half Spanish, half Filipino, and they like basically like the colonizers at the time
Mm-hmm.
when you're under a family that's both in the colonized and the colonizer, you're kind of in a higher kind of esteem. So they had to intermarry each other, right? So which is crazy.
That is crazy.
And like my dad broke the streak because all of his siblings and all of them like got intermarried with Spanish Filipinas. My dad got married to my mom, and my mom's from Quezon province.
Yeah.
And
Down south.
she's just only Filipino.
Pure Filipino. My mom's like, you know, like from the islands, you know, straight from like farming and stuff, you know, like
Word.
200 square kilometers of island with nothing but white sand beach. Crazy, yo. Y'all don't even know about this hidden gem. It's near this, like, there's these archipelagos of like just empty, desolate islands with just white sand beach and coconuts around.
Yeah.
Mangroves,
I bet.
clear water.
I bet.
You know
Like-
where it is?
Yeah, bro, we can take a boat
Let's
out
go.
there.
I gotta shoot a
There-
video there, yo.
Bro, it's a crazy spot to go to, but from where I'm from, it's called Alabat Island. It's actually like great infrastructure. There's already like paved roads,
Awesome.
power, but there's no cellular signal at all.
I like.
Bro, I was in the city and barely had any cellular signal, man. Well, like internet. Internet is so trash in the
Oh,
Philippines.
trash in the Philippines.
Yo.
But no, they just have a converge now, and it's like fiber optic. I think it's pretty
Okay.
on par with TELUS.
Okay, that's good.
So
Because when I was out there, holy
they
fuck.
got fiber optic now. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Like honestly, with internet wise, download speeds are pretty decent.
Yeah, I was
Right.
out there last year. It was pretty good still. Like
Yeah.
last year when I went. So.
That was
Yeah,
last
so-
year.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, like the nightclubs too, man. Honestly, the Wi-Fi is quite impressive. If you like buy like Globe internet,
Yeah,
for, like,
yeah,
like,
that's what I had.
That's what I
Globe.
did,
It's
yo.
so cheap,
It's
bro.
smart.
It's so
Yeah,
cheap.
bro.
Like I just go on my phone. I'm like, I will pay for this, and like,
Dude, it's like
iPhone.
$9 for like 100 gigs. If you
Yeah,
want some
it's
shit.
fucked.
Yeah,
It's fucked up.
That's crazy.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
But yeah, like Manila's a vibe, bro. You know, like you can go to Manila and experience like a whole different culture of just.
Mhm.
Like, meet both foreigners and everything. It's just
Yeah.
like a melting pot of a city. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
love
Like,
it.
So because you have the perspective of both there and here, how would you not to compare, but just like how would you say our creative scene is compared to their creative scene?
The creative scene in Manila is actually really focused towards like, you know, like inspiration like Filipino art, also like inspired by Western art. But one of the things that they do a lot in the Philippines is actually support. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you meet, you know, even the most famous person, like, if they really like your work, they'll give you an honest like opinion. But there's obviously gonna like, but it's mostly a very supportive area, like, you know, like creative culture. Because if you're a photographer, you take a photo of somebody that's like, you know, like a model or anything, like a person in like the highest like degree of fame and fortune in the Philippines. If you snap a photo of that person and they like that photo, or like get to talk to them and you have a great conversation, that's a connection that's gonna make you a lot of like have like a lot of opportunities. Because in Manila they look at your connections as who you are, and not just that, your family too. So for me and my family, my dad, like my dad's side, and like, you know, my dad's like highly reputable because he worked with the government and all that stuff, you know. And when they hear that, oh, your dad was a great person, you know, he helped out a lot of the folks, and like he, you know, he paid for people's educations, like, you know, like people like from less fortunate families. My dad would literally just, if he hears like a person just come to him, it's like, Albert, my son, I can't afford his school, I have no money. Pays for that shit, asks nothing in return. My dad's a G. Literally, I'm like, yo, like I aspire to be like my dad, because like he, like if I hear like one day, like if I hear anybody doesn't have like, you know, like, because I look up to him like crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like my dad was like very, like, you know, he's a public servant, you know, a man with a golden heart, you know. And like people, when they hear that your dad or like, you know, your family had like a person in that grade of kind of esteem, they respect you that too, regardless of him not being around. They put that respect on you because that's where you came from. So people in the Philippines, like they hear your last name and they're like, oh, I know Cruz. Right. You know, like there's a lot of great like cruises.
They do that here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
like, oh, I know Rivera.
Yeah, like no, exactly. And go back to the Philippines and they hear your last name, you're gonna have people walking to you to be like, yo, do you know this person? They're very curious when it comes to like, and they recognize different in the Philippines. Word. They recognize different. If you're different, they fuck with it heavy, I'm telling you. Because in the Philippines, one of the things that they look up to is self-expression and being yourself. Oh, yeah. But a lot of the people in Manila aren't really like that. They kind of focus more towards having a facade. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the things that we talk about in the creative industry. But like everybody still supports each other, but they really fuck with the people that keep it real.
Word.
For real.
So
a lot of like my followers are from the Philippines now, you know, and they're always just fucking sending me shit, always fucking,
Die hard.
we're actually like talking, sending each other like voice memos and stuff, you know. I feel like it's just so important to build those authentic roots, yo, because I want to fucking be out there one day, 6 months of the year, just doing my thing.
Yo, if you ever come out there, bro, I'm telling you, man, like, yo, we'll link up.
Totally, yo. I go every year. Like I was supposed to go again this year, but obviously we couldn't. But I'm already planning to go next year.
We'll go together, V.
Yeah, yo.
We'll go together and just experience it.
All I'm gonna say, when you come back here, y'all gonna have a story to tell.
Let's go. We'll link back for another episode of this and just like strictly dedicated to recapping what the fuck happened in Philippines.
Yeah, facts. Yo.
Oh no, I'm telling you. I'm gonna send you guys videos of the Philippines I have on my phone. Yeah. And then like y'all can like just like put it somewhere here in the little montage or whatever.
I'm hyped to go, man, because last time I went, I was with my family, right? So it's a different type of experience. Like I spent
y'all ever came into a nightclub where there's like 10,000 people and everybody had different tables with hookah like things
crazy.
On? Hitting hookah, drinking liquor, eating barbecue, bro. Crazy.
Barbecue in the club?
Barbecue in the club?
Yo,
let's go! Open air, there's like pools so the shorties could jump into the pool.
Yeah, have you ever been to Island?
That's the place, bro.
Yeah, bro. You pull up, there's like 5 clubs
I know
within
club promoters
club.
in Island that could get us tables for free because like they're my fucking homies. So like let's say like oh, we'll have like they'll like if I say like yo Clifford the Hype Bunny, it's one of the most like most well-renowned car guys in
pull up
Vancouver.
over here.
You know what they'll do? They'll bring this guy to the stage, put his freaking logo in the fucking LED screen, and they'll play your favorite fucking song. Yo, they'll fucking do that shit, bro. I'm telling you, like in Manila, like no, like for example, if you got the right connections, you can just set up yourself to market yourself like crazy. Because if they really fuck with you, they'll fucking make sure like, oh, if the club fucks with you, dude, you can get performances, ticket sales, everything.
Let's go, man.
Look at Manila Grey. They walked into Manila without knowing any connections. They got a show in Xylo, which is a nightclub with 8,000 cap, 10,000 maxed out.
Xylo's in the same vicinity as Island, right?
It's literally so like this is Island, Xylo's right here. There's another club here. There's another club here. There's another club here.
Yeah,
yo.
and there's
It's a
even
collective of
restaurants and shit.
There's
People
restaurants.
are eating in the club and stuff. It's crazy, bro.
God damn.
Yeah.
They
What the
got
hell we
food.
got out here, bro? Like fucking 300.
You can buy
500
cigarettes.
max.
You can buy chips. You can buy
It's
any
fucking
drink
it's
in
a
the
I can't
book.
buy shit in here.
You still can get Ace of Spades if you really want to flex on the ladies. You know,
Wow. I can't wait, bro.
You can get Corona and Corona.
Oh yeah. Oh that.
Let's hope when we go there, there's
hopefully
no more of the other
no
one.
more of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully, you know what I'm
Cause
saying.
fuck, bro, that shit's crazy.
Yeah. $3 Corona and $3 Corona.
Oh,
How have you guys like adjusted like to your lives during Corona, man? Like
Sucks, bro.
it sucks. Like I don't know. Like have you guys had to pivot a certain way because of Corona?
That's how I can talk maybe more about my clothing. That's
Let's
actually
go.
a good segue.
yeah, that's a good segue, man.
Yeah,
Do
it's
it.
actually really good. So
Yeah.
I've been wanting it.
I was in about a 1.5 year relationship,
Mhm.
and because of COVID, a lot of people got through, a lot of strife and a lot of relationship problems, and me being one of them, I was going through a 1.5 year relationship, and we ended it back in November, and a lot of it was because of COVID, being together 24/7, she without work, me being the breadwinner, and it became a strain on both of us.
Yeah.
So we broke it off in November, pretty much kicked it, and then from that point, I was just kind of going through like motions, right?
Yeah.
Like wondering why and this and that. And I
Yep.
said to myself, like mental health
Yep.
skyrocketed,
Yep.
like crazy. A lot of my friends, same thing, mental health skyrocketed.
Yeah.
So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna start a clothing line. I've always been into fashion. I've always followed brands like, Babes, Stussy, The Hundreds,
Mhm.
Illest,
Like
Mark
the real-
Arsenal
the
with the Illest
original
families.
ones.
Yeah, the
I
real
love
the real ones, right?
Yeah.
And I said, I want to do a street lifestyle fashion brand, but I want to cater around relationships. So I'm dropping a brand in July called Love Not Hate.
Love Not Hate.
Love Not Hate.
July 2021.
Yes, sir. And the reason why the name really resonates with me is because I'll give you guys an example. We may be homies just as friends. We love each other.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes homies, man, behind your back, they hating on you.
Yeah.
Whether it's a girl, whether it's a guy.
Yeah.
Exactly. So for me, this line really represents the relationship of friends, family, partners, and that the love is really there if you truly believe in it.
Yeah.
But don't turn your back because they're going to hit you from behind.
Mm.
So, like I said, I'm dropping that. A lot of what I'm doing with that is I'm going to take proceeds of what I raise from selling the merch.
Yeah.
I'm actually dedicated to mental health on the depression side for relationships.
Good.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's dope, man.
yeah, so I'm looking
Love
forward to
Not
that. I'm gonna get this drop going in July, like I said. Just working on samples right now, designs.
You need a model, bro. I'll
Yeah,
fucking
bro,
model some
for
shit
sure.
you, dog, for real.
I'm gonna send some of the stuff down to LA with some of my homies.
Yep.
Get out there, but like I said, up here for sure, I'm gonna be dropping it hard, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be like I use the word demoness. It's gonna be very like black and white to start,
Mm-hmm.
and that's gonna be the theme to start off the drop. So drop season 1, Love Not Hate. You,
Hell
wait,
yeah.
you wait for it.
July
Love Not Hate.
2021. Let's get it, baby.
Yeah. So
Yeah, man. Send that over, man. We'll put in some music videos.
Yeah.
Some shoots.
yeah.
I love
Yeah,
the
bro.
concept. I love the concept.
Yeah, like I said, like the styling itself is very street urban, but it's expression on your clothing. It's expression of yourself, your life, your relationship. And Corona right now has really fucked a lot of things up.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is definitely something that a lot of people around the world will resonate with.
Mm-hmm.
and understand.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
love
stoked.
that. Like turn a big negative into
Yeah.
a productive positive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
So,
man.
Get the homie to shoot it. You know,
Shots.
but it's whatever you guys see this guy shoot in terms of style. Think of that in the clothing line. That's the exact style of the clothing that I'm dropping.
Synchronicity.
Wow.
So tough.
It's very
I
street.
just saw some shit, yo.
It's street hard, man.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example of one of the styles I'm coming out with. It's basically a photograph split in two. Freddy Krueger and Mona Lisa combined. You got the ugly and the love.
Wow.
But
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. Even though Mona Lisa was never the prettiest,
Yeah.
but they're awkward. But you got the sinister and you got the weird love.
Jeez.
Put them together, and you got this
fuck with
awkward
that.
love.
Yo.
I actually like that a lot.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's
That's
gonna be
some-
real
Love that,
like
hate, yo.
underground shit. Like you remember how antisocial first came out?
Yeah.
Like I'm wearing it right now, but
Yo, show the camera.
yeah, yeah. This is not, in my opinion, this is not the real antisocial. This is all branded stuff now. They're working with like collaborations.
Yeah.
The real antisocial when he first dropped was really about being emo, really about being underground, really about being a sad boy,
Yeah.
right? And now the stuff is obviously more corporate.
Yeah.
My stuff's gonna be more like I said, a lot of the emo stuff, and a lot of stuff that's gonna resonate with people. When you walk down the street, you'll be like, "Yo, I know that's the feels right there. They're going through something, right?" So
100%, man.
yeah, so
yeah.
Love not hate.
Love
right.
not hate.
Keep your eyes peeled.
So
How
I
have
need to
you
get ready.
like pivoted and made some adjustments during COVID?
Well, with me, honestly, I've kind of like, no more concerts, right?
Right.
No events, locked down. Because I was, when COVID was starting, I got there before COVID started in Manila. I got there like January, right?
Mm.
And I was doing like a bunch of contracts, signing different like moves, like networking. I was talking to Reebok Manila, Off-White Manila, like all the designer houses. I was literally like having meetings every day for entire 30 days. I was on a blitz just making networks. I was talking to Akimbo. It's like a streetwear store that resells like different brands and stuff.
Mhm.
They're they basically carry a lot of brands like Adidas,
Mhm.
Converse.
Mhm.
They even got Hair and Preston, and they also got they're basically different brands. We ended up I was just grinding there, but we were supposed to do shoots like March and April before I left because I was planning to leave around May, but the Philippines got locked down March 15th.
Yep.
I remember the day
So
before my
all
birthday.
the shoots I had
Cancelled.
canned.
Yep.
The new Jordan store that just opened,
Homie over there.
I was supposed to take photos for the store before it opened.
Crazy.
We were talking about making that work, doing that, getting that done, but boom, shut down. And I got choked. I was so choked. I was stuck in my house in Manila I was thinking about what the heck can I do now? There's nothing I could do, anything, you know what I'm saying? Started getting into more of myself, more like spirituality, kind of knowing myself too.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man. I had times where I just look through the nature and shit,
Yeah.
sit down, just take it in.
It's like a reset, basically.
A reset, bro.
Yeah.
Straight reset. I realized my person, who I was at the time, when I was, when I was doing the lean flavored Kool-Aid stuff. I was really social, kind of having Q&As almost every day, talking to different people, talking about what should we do or all that stuff, and concerts, just DMing so many people. I had even Snapchat too. I was so super active on Snapchat, but I don't know. I got burnt out
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah.
Having that reset kind of made me realize, yo, I'm burnt out as
It wouldn't have
fuck.
been sustainable to just keep doing that.
Exactly. For me, that's what I don't know. I guess for me, I realized because I'm actually an introvert, but I'm pretty extroverted at the same time. But
Introvert, extrovert, yeah.
yeah, I'm introvert, extrovert.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I do enjoy having a group of people that I talk to a lot. Honestly, having just one-to-one conversations kind of makes your attention not a string, more like a bridge. You know what I'm saying? But when there's more people in the circle, kind of I feel my attention span at the same time, the people who I should focus on talking to, because I'm more of having just direct convos with a little group. But
Same,
when it
yeah.
comes to larger stuff, I get anxiety,
Same.
right?
Yeah.
For me, for example, if I'm on a stage talking, I mean, I could probably do music and stuff, right? But talking, actually gets me nervous.
It's
You know,
it's a
different vibe, right? And
medium of communication.
yeah, so, but yeah, that's one of the things I realized to myself, just putting myself out there, having 100 stories a day is for me, my stories weren't good at all. No motivational quotes or anything. It was mostly Robson Square, Blaze Sesh, chilling, my homie with this Impala pulls up out of nowhere, rolls a backwood, just smokes up literally a group of 10 people that just came out of nowhere near Chipotle. This guy's and posting those kind of videos, and I was like, fuck, like I could have literally just kept that low key and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like just kept that private, you know, like.
Yeah. I actually changed the way that I did my.
Yeah, no, like
stories
literally,
too.
like I realized that to myself, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna post my pictures. I'm just gonna reset, you know, like just have my photos out there. Maybe every once in a while, show some stuff about me, but I just want people to look at my work, cause it's like, cause at the time, like, you know, I was also doing like events, like I did like little parties on the low key and through Snapchat, like house parties and stuff that get shut down.
I've seen some of those around, but back then, just seeing them on the thing. But you know what's crazy too, though? Now that you talk about it, like just the other day, did some shrooms and shit, right?
Oh.
And I was with my friends, and we were going through our Instagram archives, and I was like, "Yo, show me your guys' first post and everything." And back then, this was probably like around 2011, maybe like 2010, maybe 2012 too, right? That span of 3 years. Like, and those, you know, those Instagram filters and like,
the way it looked.
they had like the actual, like they had like a filter of like a border of a Polaroid camera and shit.
Oh yeah.
That's
You know
my
that
first
one?
post.
Yeah, exactly. So you know those vibes, right? And then I was just looking at, obviously I'm on shrooms, so I'm a little bit more introspective at that moment, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, yo, Instagram was so pure back then, right?
For real.
He pivoted and changed it and like went more low key off of the more personal stuff. But I was looking at it, I'm like, yo, people literally just posted whatever the fuck they wanted to post. I looked at
Exactly.
mine and I just posted a picture of a bathroom that was just foggy. So I'm like, you know, like literally there was like, it was so pure.
Yeah.
It was.
Now it's so businessy,
Commercialized.
portfolio, commercialized.
It's got to
ads.
be perfect.
It has to be perfect. And I'm like, and then it's like, where the fuck did we make that switch?
Yeah.
Like, how did it just get to this point, right? And like, obviously, like, it had to adjust, and the platform adjusted to the times, and that's why we're here today. And you know, it's become an ad platform. So if they just kept it the same way, it wouldn't be like this. But
Yeah.
it's like, just to look back at that, it's kind of like, fuck, you
Yeah.
know, like, what the fuck? And even now, things like Pinterest and like Behance and like Dribble, when you post those things,
My very first post.
Oh,
Show
that's
it.
fire.
Yo, it's a fucking frame of a Pocky.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's fire.
When
though.
somebody posts that shit now, you're not getting a follow,
No, man.
right? But it was so pure.
But look at the words. It even says, stick to fun.
See?
You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody would ever think. Like, I post this today, people are like, what the fuck,
What the
dude?
fuck are you posting?
Yeah, no shit, right? What the fuck?
But it's like, I think like we need those platforms to like,
Yeah, bro.
be yourself. But then the thing too is like that's the importance on like when you are a creative.
That's why I use Visco, man.
Yeah, Visco, and also like, but even Visco too. Like some people have different intentions with it. You know?
Yeah, there's
So I
different
think-
intentions. They make it like a spam account.
Like
of
now
some
I'm posting
sort.
shit like this that's actually photographed and
Yeah,
have to like
it's
make it look.
fire and it's cool.
It's gotta
right?
look good.
But and like that, and that's also allowed to like more jobs to be created for.
Yeah,
social
for sure.
media,
Like
too.
photographers to be creating,
Yeah.
these
Yep.
opportunities because
Yeah.
now there's Instagram photographers.
Yeah. I
right?
think the adjustment point is like before you could post whatever you want, but now at least if you're creative, be true to your craft.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like
Stick to your
be
craft.
real, be authentic.
Keep
Make
it
sure
up.
you're being
Keep
pure
it up.
in the craft, because at least then that way, like that's your platform of being pure still. You know,
Yeah.
rather
Exactly.
than making it so fucking like, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? Making it so thought out, I guess.
Thought out.
It's just like it's rather than
It's not authentic.
yeah,
enough.
not authentic.
Overthinking.
Overthinking.
Yeah. That's why I run two accounts, right? I got my Hype Bunny account, then I got my private account. And my private stuff is literally just random shit.
Whatever the fuck you want to post.
Yeah,
on
bro,
there.
whatever. I know I don't care who follows, whatever, because it's
Yeah.
private. Whether I get 1 like or 1,000 doesn't matter to me. It's just family and friends,
Word.
just whatever, right?
Word, word,
So
word.
we all got two personas, man. We all
do.
got it.
We
Yeah,
do.
right?
I mean, that's why we have artist names and regular names.
Yeah, exactly, right? You gotta. It's the way life is today, right?
Word.
Yeah. I agree
I'm
with that.
gonna
man.
throw like a completely random question out there, because I remember when I was first on Clubhouse, you were telling me about like the room that you had the previous night. So I'm gonna go around and ask everybody what
Oh,
their
shit.
preference is real quick.
Girls.
Just to wrap the shit up. I'm gonna ask him first though, and then I think it might make.
He's
you
looking a
laugh.
little nervous right now. He's
No,
like,
no, 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 ask him. Okay. What do you prefer? Fuck. Wait, hold on. Well, how did the thing go? The question?
oh, was it the one I had?
Wait, hold on. Stay.
Oh,
chill,
fuck.
chill.
Yo,
What's the question? Super cereal. Ah! What do you prefer? Oatmeal or cereal?
Oatmeal.
Fuck off.
Yo,
Cut this shit.
let's go.
What the fuck?
Y'all are gonna hear this. Wait,
Yo.
he's gonna drop his TED talk right now.
Yo,
Y'all
shit,
about to get
motherfucker.
ready.
See?
Yeah, that's on couch.
So just for the viewers at home, as to like
Cereal boys.
to explain the reaction,
Yo, can you edit some laser eyes?
some laser eyes right now. Al was like, "Yo, drop this question, right?" And I remember because my first night on Clubhouse, you're
I
like,
put that fucking.
"Yo, we were just
had.
had a whole
Yeah.
conversation about cereal," and then so yeah, I get some backstory. Cliff hates oatmeal with a passion.
Fuck, man.
But oatmeal, why though?
I love oatmeal because I always put in like the little flax seeds and extra like
Add little different things.
add little different things for some fruits. Overnight oats.
He's like,
Al,
Easier to eat in the
no,
morning.
No. Al, what you fuck with?
huh?
Cereal?
Oh, yeah, we're done with him? We're done, right? He's done? He's done?
No, not yet. Hold on, I'm going around, bro.
What? Oh, we?
I'm going around.
Oh, you going around?
Oh, the minute he said oatmeal, I forgot about him.
Yo, man, Cocoa Crunch is the goat, man. That's what I'm gonna say.
What-
Cereal, bro.
What was that? What was that?
Cocoa Crunch.
What?
Cereal.
Cereal.
Yeah, you know the
Okay,
vibes.
okay.
Cocoa Crunch, man.
Choose one or the other for an eternity.
Yo, you Asian, don't raise it. Come on, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite cereal though? No, what's your favorite cereal though?
Captain
Yeah.
Crunch?
I fuck with
I fuck with cereal. I'm not gonna
I love
lie.
cereal too, yo, but I'm a
Cinnamon toast.
Bro, you're on a fucking ledge. You got two choices. Oatmeal, cereal. You go oatmeal, I'll push you over. You be like, see ya.
I'm gonna get to the bottom as to why you hate oatmeal
Damn,
so much,
son.
but hold on.
Oh,
Me personally,
man.
I do fuck with cereal, and I'll choose cereal. I think my top two is probably like the Nesquik one,
yeah.
and then also like the Reese Puff ones.
chocolate.
Puff.
Yeah.
Chocolatey ones. I like the chocolatey shit. I don't really like the regular.
It's all about the
like-
CT crunch.
Do you remember the Rice Krispies when you put them in milk, it crackles?
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Right?
Yeah.
It has that.
Especially when
like,
you're high.
promise,
You're
oh.
like,
I remember one time I was like super baked and I had the Rice Krispies and the milk and I was just listening to it. I was like, why is it going slower and faster?
So you know the sound of the, you know the difference in sound when you hear like cereal with milk versus oatmeal?
Yeah,
You
what?
hear sound, you hear nothing.
Yeah.
Yo. Okay. Cool. So
Hate
we
fucking oatmeal,
so we
bro.
got the introduction out. Why do you hate oatmeal so much?
Bro, for a couple of reasons. First of all, when you eat cereal, it comes out your ass looking like fucking oatmeal.
Wait, what?
It comes out your ass looking like
Oh,
oatmeal. That's number one.
Shots fired.
Second of all, like if you don't have kids, yo, when they eat that shit, they gurge it back up. All you see is this fucking thing that looks like oatmeal. So I have a kid doing that for like 10 months.
Bang.
You never want to eat oatmeal again.
Uh,
But for real,
why
I
are you
don't.
feeding your kid oatmeal though?
No, you're
Shot
feeding them like
counter.
cereal, bro.
Oh.
No, honestly, bro, I don't dog oatmeal. I'm just
Now
fucking.
he's thinking
No, for real. I just, if I had a preference, I've had a preference of cereal, 100%. I grew up on cereal. I love cereal. Oatmeal to me is just so bland. I mean, you can add sugar and all that
That's true,
cinnamon
that's
crap,
true.
but
cereal already
I
come
think
with
I
it.
could change your mind though. I make some fire oatmeal, bro. They've
Fire?
seen it. They've seen it on my gram, bro.
I ain't
post
gonna
some-
lie.
I post some fire
I
oatmeal.
like the
Yeah.
oatmeal if you serve it to him as Captain Crunch.
okay, yo, for real, there's so many people that dog me every time they do oatmeal. Like she goes to
Yeah.
the fucking grocery store in Indonesia. She'll do like a freaking video and go like, walking down the aisle like, yo, Cliff, look at cereal. Oh, oatmeal. From Indonesia. So, yo, I'll tell you what, one day we'll do it live. You give
Okay.
me your fire oatmeal.
I will.
We'll get people on live
There
watching.
it is.
Bet.
Oatmeal versus
we'll see the change
cereal.
in
Bet yo.
No,
I'm
it's
down.
just no, it's not even oatmeal versus cereal. It's just oatmeal versus Cliff.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Yo, it's just oatmeal versus
It's
me.
oatmeal versus Cliff. It's not even oatmeal.
Oatmeal versus
yeah,
me.
true.
Yeah, it's not versus cereal.
Oh, no,
Man.
AK Mr. Cereal, man. yo.
There you go.
If you can change my mind, I will drop cereal for the rest of my life.
Word.
Oh,
I will drop
big
cereal.
commitment.
Y'all heard it here.
Y'all heard it here first.
But I like the original cornflakes.
For
Cornflakes are good.
Fire.
Yeah.
Word,
With some
word,
bananas.
Alright.
Wow. Just got me riled up now, bro.
No, I saved that shit for
Let's
last,
go.
bro. I saved that shit for
Those
last,
round
yo.
up, yo.
I
Whoa.
saved that shit for last.
Those
man.
pants are fire, man.
I
Crazy.
don't
Where'd
know,
you
man.
get those pants?
Y'all got any questions for us?
Young Po? Crazy.
What are you guys up to? Like, what have you been up to? What are you guys all up to? That's the question I
Fuck,
have.
man. Like we're up to like just a bunch of different things. Like we're all dropping constantly this whole year. Like our
Yeah.
main goal this year is to consistently drop music. So that keeps us busy by stacking the vault, working on what's next, working on the next video,
Yep.
working on the
Yo, Rain,
rollouts.
let's definitely work on some shots though.
Yeah,
I'm trying
bro.
to snap some
You should
shots
definitely-
again,
Sure, yo.
for
Of
real.
course,
Yeah.
yo. I'd love to shoot.
No, I
you,
want to
bro.
do like kind of like a Filipino creative lookbook. You know what I'm
Dude.
But he'd be
saying?
definitely
So-
perfect as an image
Love
for.
love,
yeah,
and
for Love and Hate.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
100%.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
for
bro.
real.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I already have a
Yo.
concept in my head, so.
Fuck
Yeah.
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 I'm down with
Yo,
that.
literally, like every time you tell me your concepts, it visualizes into my head, and I'm like, oh, I see.
So
the
what? I'll
scenario,
just
the
drop
location.
really quickly one of the concepts. So one of the concepts is basically like, I know Supreme does their box logo, but literally it's gonna be love on the front, hate on the back, and literally it's a guy standing in front of the camera with the love, and the girl behind going like this,
Word, yo.
because you're fucking hating from behind.
There you go.
That's one of the concepts I have.
Tough, yo.
I got a creative mind.
I'm coming out with 2 other designs.
Subliminal.
All white. We talked about this. I'm coming with an all white tracksuit.
Tracksuit, yeah.
All white tracksuit. It's gonna be like basically like almost velour.
Yeah.
And it's gonna have the
tracksuit.
love not hate emblem, which is basically a cracked heart,
Nice.
just full monogram, just
Oh.
full monogram. And I'm doing a black version of it, and all it's gonna be is basically just a patch and a patch in the back, big patch in the back.
I like that.
Let's get it.
With the heart,
Yeah,
yo.
yeah.
That's
Let's get it,
tough,
man.
yo.
Damn, bro.
Let's get it,
I
yo.
see that, yo.
Very, very street urban. So
Fuck with it.
Yo, I'm seeing the fit right now on him. Yo, it's like, yo, this is gonna be a crazy.
Hard.
Yo,
and I'll get you the hottest local female.
Word, bro.
And
Say
it's
that.
not, sorry,
He's married.
Lane.
He's married.
It's not gonna be Lane.
He's married. He's married.
Who's married?
Hey,
He's not married. He's not married. Married.
Oh, he's not married. Yeah, you're good. So you want 2 girls?
We Gucci.
All right, we'll get you 2. We'll get you 2.
It's for content, everybody. It's professional
Yo,
work.
you've seen my DMs lately, bro.
Yeah, I know. It was,
The DMs are
Oh,
fire.
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Dun,
There's
dun,
a
power of
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse,
wait,
bro.
no, oh wait. Copyright music. We can't say
Yo,
that.
yo, tune in Sunday at 1 p.m. I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
What are you doing on Sunday 1 p.m.?
I'm gonna be in the shoot your shot room as the guy being shot at.
The Bachelor.
Oh,
right
you're
here.
okay.
The Bachelor.
Let's tap in.
Yeah, bro. We'll
Step in.
we'll
Just ping me.
show you offline who these
Just ping me.
girls are.
Yeah, bro. Oh yeah. Record it. See if you can record it, and then if you do, send us some clips of
footage?
it. We'll
Yeah.
we'll insert it right here. Of that. Yeah.
Oh, can we put in this video this like the oatmeal like fire crashing?
Like little like kind of
Like yo,
P2 PNG pictures.
no, look,
That's
no,
not
no.
even our type of like editing, but shit.
Yo, I'll pay for that shit.
But shit, maybe
He'll
for
pay
you,
that
bro.
shit.
Gonna make me
I'll
said
pay for
I'll-
that shit.
He said he'll pay for it.
I'll get a conveyor belt with like a oatmeal going around the conveyor belt into a garbage can,
Fuck it. Let's do it. Fuck it, let's do it.
see right there.
and then rain will be on the bottom. Of it.
Oh shit.
Yo,
Oatmeal. Yeah, man. Don't bring no oatmeal around Cliff.
yo, no,
Yo, man.
No, man.
Don't fuck with you, man. Yo.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, just like dang content, like explosions and shit. Yeah.
240p.
yes.
Yep.
Modern Warfare 2 intervention sniper.
This is the intervention gift, bro.
Fucking GTA. Fucking
Yes.
GTA
Wasted.
clips.
Wasted. Wasted.
Ah, fuck, man.
No, and then you put his face like wasted. Or like, and like you see Cliff, it's like, oh,
Man,
it's
it's gonna be
slow
like,
mo.
yo,
And like memes and shit.
yeah, don't rain on my oatmeal parade.
There you go.
Don't rain on my oatmeal parade.
There you go.
Don't rain.
Oh.
There it is, baby.
Maybe just doing like
That's
the
the tagline.
what's the guy, the Salt Bay guy with all the fucking oatmeals coming
Yeah,
out?
and
Oh.
Rain's faces on it.
Yeah.
Wavy. Well, shit, man.
Thank
Yo,
you, thank you.
it was dope time having you guys pull up, bro. Thank you guys.
All good, man. Thank you.
It was like, I feel it was really good to just show our viewers like the different creatives and just the different
Pretty
people that are in our
Event
community.
City.
What you guys are doing, because like we need that shit, bro. We need to build our foundation and our ecosystem.
100%.
We need to show like, yo, these things exist. You
Mhm.
guys can build on it. So, reach out to them if you guys are into photography, tech, cars, fashion. Reach out to them, bro. I'll put their ads in the description below, their handles and shit. But, yo, man, thank you guys for pulling up, bro.
All good, bro.
No, thank you for having us, man. I
You guys-
appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yo,
The
I'm
second I
thankful
met
for
you
you.
guys, I was like, yo, we gotta have this on the
If you guys
Thank
want a
you
baby
for
daddy,
your time, yo.
I'm baby daddy apple.
baby daddy, just DM me. DM me. I got
Ah,
one seat
shit.
available. One seat.
Just
Yo,
one
one
seat.
seat.
gonna go?
That's when
one
he's gonna
seat.
get a new car.
One seat.
Minivan.
He has 9
Oh.
months to get that new other
Family
car.
Porsche.
Yes.
Thank you all for tuning in to In the Cut
Rolls Royce
season 2.
Wraith.
Thank you all for tuning in to season. Thank you all for
Lamborghini
tuning in
Urus.
to In the Cut season 2, episode 5. Thank you guys for being on the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Big shout out to the homies
Yeah,
back in the
let's go.
Philippines. Shout out Fiji. Shout out Asia.
Yeah.
Shout out worldwide, baby.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody.
Asian creatives taking
Straight
over.
up,
bro.
yo.
Shout out Clubhouse. Let's shout out
Shout out
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
Yeah, we wouldn't have met without it.
Yeah,
Shout
for
out
real.
Clubhouse.
Shout out
That's
Clubhouse.
true. That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
The network wouldn't be as big
No,
without
no,
it.
no, no.
Clubhouse, baby. Let's get it.
That's a wrap.
Yo.
Yo, we out here trying to just finish wrapping up this freaking interview, you know? Yeah, legends out here, yo. Yeah, Hype Bunny, yo. You know what I'm saying? Legendary. Legendary energy, rain crews. Oh, hey.
CO6
And
over
the
there.
one and only Night 6, yo.
Philippines, we coming, baby.